49ers update from the final practice before they take on the Kansas City Chiefs. No Jauan Jennings out there with the hip issue, so it appears that he's going to be listed doubtful at best when Kyle Shanahan speaks in about an hour. But his teammate from college, Tennessee, Josh Dobbs, wore one of the Scout Team Player of the Week jerseys. Dobbs probably impersonated Patrick Mahomes well at practice this week. Evan Anderson, 49ers defensive tackle, maybe Mike Pennell, the really good Chiefs run stopper on the inside. Evan Anderson might have impersonated him well, so Anderson earned a Scout Team Player of the Week honor for the 49ers, and so did Chase Lucas, the defensive back. Guessing the 49ers need to emulate Trent McDuffie ahead of this game. Kansas City's versatile cornerback who had a big role in the Super Bowl. Guessing that was Chase Lucas's role. 49ers seemed as fired up as ever before practice today. Really loose, really fired up before that huddle at the start of practice. So, I mean, this season is not young anymore. The season has moved into late October, and this is obviously a huge game. A rematch of the Super Bowl, a chance for the 49ers to prove that they are on that right track this season. They're 3-3, first place in the NFC West, and this is an undefeated Chiefs team that they're playing against. Back at practice today, Kevin Givens. Remember, he missed yesterday with the groin issue, and Jordan Mason was back out at practice today. For the third straight time, he was there all week with the blue non-contact jersey. We do expect Jordan Mason to play for the 49ers. Some interesting roster decisions are coming. They've got one more practice squad elevation available for Evan Anderson, the defensive tackle, and they might need Evan Anderson in this game. Kevin Givens might be slowed with that groin injury that kept him out of practice. They might want an extra man in the rotation, especially since Kansas City is doing a lot more interior running than they did in the past. But at the receiver position especially, it is fascinating because the latest signs are that Ricky Pearsall is trending toward being activated. We probably will have a final answer on that from Kyle Shanahan in about an hour. If Pearsall is activated, that will very likely be tied to the fact that Jauan Jennings is not playing. Right now we can say that Jauan Jennings probably isn't playing. And then we got to talk about what the running back contingency plan is just in case Jordan Mason isn't fully at 100%. I think this is why Deebo Samuel is still so valuable to the 49ers, because he can play running back as well in binds like this and doesn't take up an extra roster spot. They might have to use a practice squad call-up for Anders Carlson because Matthew Wright, the kicker, missed all of practice this week with the dislocated shoulder. So decisions coming for the 49ers, limited roster spaces there. They can use practice squad elevations to get some of this stuff done. But Ricky Pearsall, if he is activated in about an hour, will also take up a 53-man roster spot. So stay tuned. This is the practice report. I'll give you guys the firm roster moves and the Pearsall status once we know for sure in a little bit.